Hello everyone, this is Chris, and if there was any sign to indicate the fact that Caves and Cliffs is reaching the end of its development stage, it's the fact that both Java and Bedrock Edition is focusing solely on bug fixes, stability, and things like that. Much like today's beta, which once again fixes things, makes things stable, polishes some things off, and other things like that. So let's check out what's inside this one particular beta. Let's subscribe, like, etc., and let's maybe speculate a little bit as to when we could see the full release of Part 1 of Caves and Cliffs. There's a couple things to do with the Dripstone that have been changed in this beta. First off, in previous betas, the drip when having water above it would drip from pretty much any part of the dripstone. Now, as of this beta, it will only drip from the very tip of the dripstone. And speaking of dripping things from dripstones, now filling up cauldrons with dripping water from dripstone now takes a slightly less time than before. And one final thing to do with the dripstone, before when placing it on top of, say, gravity blocks or something like that, when they get broken or something like that, the dripstone would not update. Now, as this beta, that should now have been fixed, and now it should update as the gravity block updates itself. There have been some slight changes to the user interface of the menus. First off, instead of you being able to see like the background gameplay or something like that, now it's sort of a gray background, as you can see right there. Also, in certain menus, such as the audio menu, everything has been just slightly spaced out a little bit more. I think this has to do something to do with touch controls, or for pocket edition players, so that it's a lot easier to change things or to do things like that. In older worlds, there was a bug that would occur when you were sitting inside of a minecart. The minecart would basically block the view of the player. I am obviously not in an old world, but as this beta, that should now have been fixed. A couple things to do with the glow item frame. First off, when a map was inside the glow item frame, for some reason it would light up the surrounding area, but as of this beta, that is no longer the case. And also, when you go to pick block the glow item frame, there's a bug that would give you pretty much the wrong item. But now, as this beta, that should now have been fixed, and you should now get the glow item frame. When furnaces, blast furnaces, or smokers finish smelting something, and their fuel source has been I guess diminished, then it will no longer be lit like this. When baby axolotls consume the bucket of tropical fish, they no longer will consume the bucket itself. And also when feeding axolotls, the buckets will now properly stack together. There was a fix for the ripple effect of portals, and when there were too many of them, the game would crash, but as of this one beta, that should now have been fixed. There was a bug that would occur with naturally generating magma blocks. The changelog doesn't exactly say what that bug is, but as this beta, something to do with magma blocks has been fixed. And apart from a few technical changes, that's pretty much the bulk of this one beta. So yeah, we are really closing down on the wire, and that just gets me thinking, when could we possibly actually expect to see 1.17 fully released? Well, I think we'll officially really know when Java Edition starts getting into the pre-release phase, which is basically the pretty much full version, but just fixing out the last few big fixes, which I believe would start possibly even next week or the week after, and then maybe in the middle or even in the end of June, we would finally start seeing the release of 1.17. I don't know, just speculating a little bit. But what do you think about this? What do you think of this one beta? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you just like have no opinion on it? Whatever you think, let me know down below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.